Hey, how's it going, everybody? Connor from Gnarly Bees Bikes. Today we were at my absolute favorite trail in Colorado Springs. Yes, that is a big claim, but this trail is about a 2-minute rowdy descent and at most a 5-minute climb on the road. We are at Edna Mae Extreme Descent. Very hard to find on apps, so I'm going to explain where we're at. We're at the very top of Palmer Park by the dog park. This ties in a couple different parts of 3 different trails. On Strava, it's known as Edna Mae. We know it as Edna Mae, and we're just ready to have some fun. A couple pieces of note, massive shout out to SRAM. We've been shredding their products. We have a Lyric and 2 Zebs today. We're gonna try to fine tune a bit more. This trail has everything for small bump tuning. It's just awesome. It is our racetrack. We break it down into 3 sectors like an F1 race. We do it every group ride. Cord and I come out here on weekends and before work. We love this thing. Let's go do it and get gnarly. Yeah, so I will not be riding today, but 4 of my friends will. And we're gonna dive into this thing. Why this is still my favorite trail is because we like to break this thing down into 3 sectors, just like an F1 race, because there's 3 very legitimate different pieces of this trail that make it awesome. Let's dive in this time and make sure you wear your helmet, people. Get gnarly. So right when you come into this trail and you want to have that hard entryway, you're going to start this long left-hand turn. Why we're being dramatic with this left-hand turn is blind at the end of it is there a really chunky rock garden. You need to make a very deliberate decision on how you're going to hit it because it's very off-camber. Come check it out. So the main thing about this trail is you have a bunch of off-camber corners. So like what that means is none of these corners are going to be banked. So we are going to have to use our bikes and our tires to make sure that we're creating corners and edges. Meaning, if you take a straight line at a corner, this is going to go off trail because there's just going to be no way to get that bike back on course. So right here is very important. The A-line of this trail, notice what Cord did on this step down. He's attacking this first rock and he's keeping his bike as straight as possible. There's a lot of rocks, a lot of roots, a lot of undercut weird things. He has to trust his bike here because he's targeting that exit. There is an awesome though alternative line that can still garner a lot of speed. We're gonna handle this rider's right-hand turn.
As you're coming through here, you're gonna look for this little bump right here. You're gonna wanna stay rider's right of it as you come through. Drop over this little guy and look for the cactus. You don't wanna aim for him because that's a tree. And then hard right. All right, everybody, we're about to start section 2, but before we do that, we got this giant boulder here before our tight right turn, which slows down any opportunity for a nice wide swing. So what you need to do is come in here with a lot of speed, but shut it down tight, keep your momentum, and follow through. Send it, Seth.
Oh, maybe not.
Nah. Yeah, exactly. It's really hard to manage your speed through here and maintain momentum at the same time.
So sector 2 is defined by 3 different moments that have rock gardens like this. Pick your best line, but I'm telling you, make sure you stay right. You know.
All right, guys, so this is the second set of rocks you got to maneuver over. Looks dangerous, but you can do it. You got your rider's right over here, which is probably the safest route, but you also have these trees up here that might hit your head on. This is the derailleur breaker. If you go through here, this is the line, and send it right through there. Good luck.
Look at that.
That was perfect. I think we found a new guy to speak in front of the camera. All right, so this is the third and final rock garden. It's definitely the easiest. If you have momentum, you just fly right over it. See this rock? Stay right of this rock and don't hit your chain ring.
Yeah, why is this?
Welcome to the crux of Edna Mae. As we come through this hairpin left turn, we're going to want to stay high with our front tire until we see this big rock over here. We're going to roll it fast and head on down. Hit sector 3. Get gnarly. End of the trail as far as the rocky, cobbly stuff. From here on out, you're going to stay off your brakes, hang loose, and enjoy the trail.
So this is still live trail, however, this is definitely going to end it. It is so much fun. It is a very, very loose corner, but you honestly do not even need to hit your brakes still. Rail into this thing, hit your back tire. This is the one berm on the trail that you can trust. That was dumb.
Anything for the shot.
Well, that's Edna Mae. I don't have much to say because I have sand everywhere. This is the best trail in Colorado Springs. I'm going to say it. 5-minute climb, 2-minute descent. I love these guys. Get gnarly. We out.